So let's talk about the soul and music. So we are spirits that have a soul that possess a body. The spirit has to do with the breath. In Hebrew, the word spirit means breath or wind, ruach. Your soul has to do with your mind, will, and emotions. Now, your soul is like part of your personality. The spirit you have is from God. It's the life-giving factor in you. This is why in Genesis 2:7, it says, God breathed into Adam, and he became a living soul. Now, the spirit is in God's image. The soul is in God's likeness. This is why Genesis 1:27, God says, let us make man in our image and after our likeness, spirit and soul. So the soul is the mediator between flesh and spirit. If you live by the flesh, your soul will be subjected to the flesh. If you live by the spirit, your soul will be subjected to the spirit. When you die, your soul has the opportunity to go to heaven or hell, right? So God made us with holes, right? So every hole in your body is a gateway to your soul. This is why when you have sex, your soul is intermingling with somebody else's soul, hence the term soul ties. Music through your ears can feed your soul. What you watch can feed your soul. Sometimes you can smell the condition of somebody's soul through your nose. It's a lot of things. The word of God can feed your soul. This is why Matthew 4:4 says, when you get hungry, you know your flesh wants food. When you're bored or feel lonely, you know your soul wants food. And by food, I mean like activities. This is why Psalms 34:8 says, taste and see that the Lord is good. You taste him with your soul through your lifestyle. So secular music with cursing, violence, sex, drugs, lust, it's all food for your soul, feeding you really dark words and really dark things. And it affects you in so many ways. Colossians 3:17 says, and whatever you do in word or in deed, do it all in the name of the Lord. What I tell people is, if Jesus was right here, right, if he was standing right next to you, would you still listen to that secular song? Would you still listen to that worldly music? Would you tell him, hey, come listen to this? If the answer is no, then there's your answer on secular music. Because Jesus is always here and he's always watching. In 1 Samuel 16, verse 23, David played the harp for Saul, and it said an evil spirit left Saul. So if music can make an evil spirit leave, what do you think secular music can do to an evil spirit? It can definitely attract them. So my advice to you is to not listen to songs that you know God wouldn't want you to listen to. I can't sit here and tell you every song that's good and every song that's bad, but God can. And he'll give you convictions over certain songs you listen to.